All right, let's talk about the first assignment for reverse engineering. This is the first one y'all are going to be doing at home. The 6.2 visual analysis. I've said e-learning just to note that this is slightly different because we're doing it at home. 90% the same, just instead of recording it in your notebook, I have a Google Doc that you can just put everything in so that we can get it done. I've given you assignment instructions. Also, please note yours is going to look slightly different because right now I'm running it from the teacher editor style, but I'll point out where the differences will be. The assignment instructions are here. Read them carefully. Remember that we should choose a simple object. I've talked about that in a previous video. You will type all of this information that you get in a Google Doc located in the Your Work section. For you, your work is going to be located up in this area. So look for this document, 6.2 visual analysis document, up here. All right. You should have in this document, the page titled correctly, pictures of three different views: the side view, front view, and top view. And instead of sketching them, we're going to take actual pictures. Our visual analysis using our design language shown in the PowerPoint. So this is the same PowerPoint right here that we have gone over in class with all of the principles and elements of design. But this time we're going to be using full and complete sentences and use the instructions shown as a guide. So a few things to show you. First, the MyPLTW login link has everything that you need and everything that's going to be shown in this Word document right here. If you have forgotten your MyPLTW login, you have two options. You can either A, look at this Word document that is right here, or you can email me and I can get your information to you. But let's go through it. So for the instructions, we're thinking about things that captures people's attention, okay? And this is the first analysis we're going to do for our reverse engineering. So as a consumer product company, we've noticed the skyrocketing sales of a particular product, and you want to design things for it, but you have to reverse engineer the product first to make sure that it works. Think about all of the cases for iPhones, any kind of phone. They have to be reverse engineered from the original iPhone, even if they're not an Apple product. Okay, think about all video game accessories that aren't made by Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo. Okay, all of those have to be reverse engineered from the original product. So we're going to start with a visual analysis to identify visual design principles and elements. This is helpful to keep a certain look. You know, Xboxes have a certain style to them. PS4 has a certain style, and it works best when accessories go through that. So here's our steps. We've selected our product. We're going to perform our visual analysis. Okay. Now, here's how this works. Our visual analysis document that's located here. Step 1, identify the product of your study. That is going to go right here. Now, I am, once again, from the previous video, using one of my kids' toys right here. Right? Replace the text with the object you're using. Child's bucket. Okay? Here, you're going to take a picture with either your phone or with your Chromebook. And I recommend doing that. So we can go right here and say insert. We'll find image, and I can do camera. And that's going to actually allow me to take a picture here. So we can do a front view, I can do a side view, and then a top view. And we can take all of those. And let's make sure our hands aren't in the way while we're doing it. We can take all of those by clicking picture and insert, and it puts it right here for us. Okay, so we can do front view, side view, top view, all that way. Next, it says replace this text with 2 paragraphs of 3 to 5 sentences describing the visual analysis of your object in complete sentences using our design language, referencing the PowerPoint if we need to. If you look down here, it gives us an example of how it would be done if it was in our notebook. All right, here's an example of the type of language that you want to use, how you want to write your sentences. This is clearly an A++ example, but we always want to work from an exemplary example. So things that I may say in my text right here. I may say something like, the yellow and blue color provides contrast between the top piece of the object and the main bucket. I may say that shapes, the geometric shapes are used in the top piece of the bucket to provide identification for where the toys go. We may say that the top of the bucket has a circular shape and that we have a cylinder form in the bucket to help create storage space. All right. Inside the bucket, I have a negative space. All right. A negative uncluttered space that allows room for the toys to fall into. You know, using our design language, our graphic design language for things like that. Okay, and once you've done that, all you have to do is then come down and answer these 6 conclusion questions. All right, same conclusion questions here. I've already put them in your document, so you just answer that. So as a recap, name your object. Give me a picture of what you consider to be the best front view, the best side view, and the best top view. 2 paragraphs, 3 to 5 sentences with visual design answering the conclusion questions. I've created as well, and you'll see it located down here, but there is a rubric. Did you put the title in? Do you have all 3 pictures with the best view chosen for each? What is the quality of your visual analysis paragraph? Have you answered all conclusion questions? That will give you the grading criteria for this object. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email me. I will answer them as quickly as possible. If you need a more in-depth answer, email me and I can even make a Screencastify video for you to explain a little better exactly what it is I'm talking about.